Casey, how are you?
Doing great.
You may not recognize this guy, but he's kind of a big deal in LA real estate. You know those guys who sell million-dollar listings? Well, this is their boss. Jeff Hyland is the president of Hilton and Hyland. And yes, we're talking about those Hiltons. Jeff's partner is Paris Hilton's dad. Now, normally, Jeff likes to stay out of the spotlight, but today, he's giving us rare access.
How have you been?
Been great, come on in.
His client, Casey Borman, is getting ready to sell a very unique property that he inherited from his father.
The room meant something to him because the ceilings are like the hull of a ship. Frank Gehry did an incredible job.
That's right, Frank Gehry designed this home. He, of course, is one of the most famous architects in the world. Gehry built the Guggenheim Museum in Spain, the Walt Disney Concert Hall in downtown LA. He also built the tallest residential building in all of New York, and most recently, the Opus building in Hong Kong. But to Casey, it's no big deal.
I remember it from being a small child going to Frank's office and watching the models be built.
The thing is, Gary's not really building private homes anymore. He only built around 30 of them, so owning one now is like owning a Picasso, extremely valuable. If Jeff can sell this house for the asking price, it will be the most expensive Gehry home ever sold.
My dad bought the original house that was here in 1969, paid less than $500,000 for it. He so overpaid, I think the sellers felt bad. They left the furniture and the silverware behind.
Casey's dad tore down the old house and hired Frank Gehry to design a new one. That one decision is going to make his family tens of millions of dollars.
Jeff, I want you to see this view.
It's magnificent.
You know, my dogs are friends with Pierce Brosnan's dogs. We wander down the beach.
But Casey's dad didn't care about being neighbors with Pierce Brosnan. He bought 4 beachfront lots so he'd have enough room to play a little tennis.
Honestly, he wouldn't have bought such a big house except that he was just obsessed with tennis, like I'm obsessed with it today.
So Casey's dad built what is now one of the most expensive tennis courts in the country.
You know, Jeff, I don't know if you're going to be able to find a buyer that wants a tennis court sitting on $12 million of land.
Casey is quick to point out that even if you're no Rafael Nadal, you'd still enjoy all that space.
We've also tented the court off and put down a dance floor, and it's a great place to throw a huge party. This is where my wife and I had our wedding reception.
And that is how Jeff is marketing this place. The perfect party pad for an architectural connoisseur. The asking price for this Malibu mansion? Nearly $49.8 million.